doing the vajacial, and I use the duck.
So she's getting the butt area all up in my crack.
Personal job.
Of course, I'm personal.
At the end of the day, we want to listen, right? Yeah, you don't want nothing wrong. I am Zilla and welcome back to my channel. So today, guys, I know you see the title. Are you hearing that, guys? The thunder. Like, this is crazy. I'm actually filming right now in the midst of tropical storm Elsa. Who you know? So today we're going to talk about how to achieve a pretty kitty. Right? Everybody wants that. Who doesn't? So before we get into the video, guys, I just want to tell you, just stick around, because at the end of it I'll be showing you guys clippings of conversation. Oh my god, the thunder. Did you hear that? As I was saying, I will be showing you guys clippings on conversations with me and my esthetician, and those conversations were held during the process of getting a wax. And you know, just so you can hear firsthand from a professional, you know, so stick around for that. Alright guys, so I have my notes here with me because I don't want to forget anything. So let's talk, like, what is a Brazilian wax? So a Brazilian wax is the process of removing hair from the pubic area by waxing, obviously. Anyway, so you'll remove the hair from the vulva, between the upper thigh area, between the bottom cheeks, and around the external genitals, and also around your anus. So they'll be all up in your crack externally. Let me point that out, externally. So yeah, that's basically a Brazilian wax. So countless of times you will hear people questioning why they should get a Brazilian wax. Now for me personally, reasons why I get a Brazilian wax is because first, it's safer and quicker. Like, it's like, and you're done in a jiffy. So I love that about it, as opposed to if you're using a razor and you have to be like and you have to be taking your time as well. So that's one of the reasons why I love waxing. Another reason is it lessens the chances of getting ingrowns. Like, who wants ingrowns? For me personally, that's very unattractive. You don't want to be on the beach or, you know, at the pool area in your bikini and the ingrowns are like, hi, hello, I'm here. Like, you don't want that. So it's very attractive for me, and I take pride in avoid getting ingrowns. That's like one of my #1 reasons for getting wax. It limits the chances of getting ingrowns. I'm not saying that you won't get, but we'll talk about that later on in the video. Another reason, it helps to get rid of dead cells, you know, revealing a smoother and rejuvenated skin. You know, you want that. That's the kind of skin where them say feel like baby bottom, nice and smooth. Like, I love it. Like, and another reason why I love to get my wax is that the hair takes longer to grow back, as opposed to shaving, guys. If you get up this morning and you use a razor and you shave, by later hair start growing a poke out through your skin. You don't want that. With the waxing now, it takes a longer time. It takes a longer time to grow back, because you're actually removing the hair from the root. So you're ripping the hair from the root, and that's why. And with that said, when the hairs start growing back, they grow back very thin and scant. So the more you wax, the less of pain you get and all of that. So yeah. Okay guys, so let's talk about care as it relates to waxing. When you set your wax appointments, you know when and where, but you want to make sure that before you go in for your appointment. So guys, before you go in for your wax appointment, you want to make sure that at least 24 hours before your appointment, you do a light exfoliation. And that's very important because it helps to remove dead cells from the hair follicles. So you want to keep on doing that, and not just when you're going for your waxes. You can exfoliate like once per week or once every other week, it depending on your skin type, because at the end of the day you don't want to be over exfoliating down there because it's very sensitive. So it depends. So another thing before your wax, guys, when you're going to your wax appointment, you want to wear loose clothing. You don't want to wear none tight up, nothing. Matter of fact, you don't even want to wear underwear. Preferably something loose like a dress or a sweatpants or something loose. You know what I'm talking about. So let's talk about aftercare. Now after you go in and you get your wax done and stuff like that, normally it's recommended for you to do a vajacial 3 to 10 days after your wax. So after your wax date, the skin is rejuvenating and replenishing itself. The skin is like healing itself basically, and you're gonna get a little strippings and stuff like that. So you want to go in with a vajacial. Now with the vajacial, I'm going to tell you like the stuff that I use to do the vajacial. Now you can DIY this like I do, or you can go back to your aesthetician and they perform the vajacial for you. If you're interested in doing it yourself, I can share with you what I use to do that. Doing the vajacial, first you want to wash the area, guys. And I use the Dr. Bronner's castor oil. So this is the peppermint one, but I think I want to switch to the unscented one. So yeah, I think I'm going to switch to that because I'm leaning more towards using unscented stuff on my kitty because that's always better. So this is what I use to cleanse the area. Now after you cleanse the area, guys, you want to go in to exfoliate. Now what I use to exfoliate is I make a DIY scrub. It has essential oils in it, jojoba oil and olive oil in it. That's what I use. And brown sugar. So it looks like this. Yeah, so this is going to act as like my vulva, so I just rub it like that on my vulva, and I do like a up and down motion instead of going all over the place. You don't want that. Or you just rub in the direction to where your hair goes. So yeah. So after you do the scrub, you want to rinse that off, and then you're gonna go in with a steamer. Now the 2 steps after exfoliating is steamer and extractions. Now you only want to do these if you have 1 or 2 ingrowns. So you would steam the area to open up the pores so that you can plot the hair easily. Then you'll go in with your extractions. Normally I skip those 2 completely because even when I used to shave, I never really have like a bad breakout of ingrown. So now that I'm waxing, it lessens that to an extent. So I'm not really getting like ingrown. So most of the times, 1 and 2 times I will get some, but most of the times I don't have to do the steamer part and the extraction, because like I said, that's for like if you have ingrowns. So should in case you have ingrowns and you're going in with the steaming part, what you could do if you don't have like a hot water system in your shower or whatever, you could, as long as you have a kettle, or you can even boil a pot of water and a towel. So you could wet the towel and then put it over, rest it over the area, and then that would help open up your pores, and then you can go in with your extractions. After the extractions, now there comes the mask. Now I mix, what I use for mask is turmeric powder and some aloe vera gel. Now I mix these two together and then I paste it on my vulva. So let me show you how. Mix them together. You want to mix them real good, and then you put it on your vulva. Oops. Guys, I'm just checking the monitor to see if I'm in focus. That's how I do it, and I normally leave it for like 15 to 20 minutes, and then I rinse it off. So guys, after your mask, then you're pretty much done. But most importantly, you want to moisturize. Now what I use to moisturize is raw shea butter. Guys, let me tell you, like this, honestly speaking, this can clog your pores. So I don't use it like all the time. This really can clog your pores. As you can see, I use it a lot, but mainly like on my skin, like on the rest of my body, not like on my kitty area. But sometimes I do put it there when I'm like feeling lazy, but you don't want to use this all the time. Now what I use all the time is bio oil. So I will take like a top like that and then rub it on the area, and you're good to go, honey. Yeah, so that's what I do as it relates to moisturizer. Now after that, guys, you're good to go. Like, you're set, your kitty is smiling, your punani is smiling and stuff like that, so yay. So guys, overall, taking care of your kitty, you don't want to keep wearing tight underwear, especially at night time. I don't think, do you hear the thunder? Guys, I don't think it's required for us to, what's the word? Necessary. I don't think it's necessary for us to wear underwears to bed. I don't think it's necessary for one to wear underwear to bed. It's not a necessity. So for me, at least 4 times, at least 4 nights of the week, I don't wear underwear to bed. It's not a necessity. So if you can not wear underwear, go to bed. It's so much easier for you. You get the breeze you need. It's much more comfortable, and it is doing your kitty good. Yeah, I can tell you. Don't practice to wear the tight up something then. You know what I'm saying? You want to take care of downstairs. So yeah. And listen guys, we have to do it, because nobody now take care of it for we. Your mother now go take care of your punani. Your man now go take care of your punani. Your man now go take care of your punani. Matter of fact, we have to take care of it for the man, because we want, at the end of the day, we want them listen right. Yeah, you don't want nothing wrong. We want them listen right. So we have to take care of it for the man. Remember that. Zilla says so. you know. So we need to take care of ourselves, ladies. So yeah. All right, guys. So the next best thing that I love to use throughout the month down there is this Vanish PFB Plus Chroma Bright. This is like everything. I use it on my kitty and also on my underarm. It helps to brighten the hair and also prevent ingrown hairs as well. This, guys, love it. Like, this is amazing. Like, I can't even find the words to, you know, love this. And what also acts as a skin brightening is the aloe vera with the turmeric powder that I told you earlier that I used to. Yeah, that also helped, trust me. When you use all of these, you're creating magic down there. Your kitty is smiling. Yeah, guys, so that's that on that.
Like, what would you recommend?
Of course, naturally waxing because it's safer for the skin. Stuff. The razor bump. The area is cleaner. And who doesn't want to clean the bikini area?
Period.
Period.
Yeah, so for me, I prefer the waxing.
Yeah. Even though it takes us so long to transition,
You
and
know?
of cutting from you.
Yeah, guys, so the waxing, definitely. I'm gonna wax everything, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Period. So guys, with the waxing, you just come and wax. So you have like aftercare and you have post care, right?
Yep.
So let's talk about that. So for the post care now, you know, you have to like exfoliate. How long before? Like at least
Before,
yeah.
minimum 24 hours before to open up the pores and get the hair to come out easier.
Right,
So
right.
24 hours before, and then after I recommend 3 days. So 72 hours or so after the wax. Yeah. Then you can
Exfoliate.
exfoliate.
And you know, you just keep that going until your time come around again.
I also do recommend vajacial. So that should be your next little adventure.
Yeah. So how long after the wax you recommend the vajacial?
3 days.
3 days?
Yeah, 3 days. So the skin settle in and you know there's no more irritation and you know so
Everything at heal back, basically.
yeah. Pores close up. Remember, you know, we're going to be steaming the area, doing exfoliation, extraction, just like you would with a facial. So you want the skin to be properly rejuvenated before you start doing all of that. So the area, sensitive area, so I have to treat it sensitively.
And then with the waxing now, you don't really get in. Come I get no ingrown
No ingrown hair
like that.
at all.
And the area clears up.
Clears up nice because the waxing exfoliates the area, so you get rid of all of the dark.
So you go feel like, guys, when you go out, especially like on the beach, you're wearing a bikini. To me, I know ingrown hairs for women is
Always an issue.
yeah, or maybe you call it normal, but you want to take care of it because to me it's very unattractive.
Of course it is.
Yes,
You
so
don't want to be dealing
you want
with
your
that.
bikini line look
And you also
nice
have to
and
talk
clean
about
and bright.
the fact that, you know, when you shave and you get the hair coming back, the itching and the discomfort that comes with it, with the waxing, none of that problem.
Right.
You know, when the hair grow back in from a shave, it starts feeling uncomfortable or it scratch out the hair comes back.
Exactly.
You don't have none of that issue with the waxing. Yeah, it's definitely an investment for the area.
Yeah.
It boosts your self-esteem as well because you know when you stay ready and you know when Obi draw down and say,
Sure.
alright, babes, beach.
Well, nice and fresh.
They're well ready. So
Well
ready.
ready.
So you know you maintain it and so, but you don't pop down in a surprise sometimes.
Yeah, no?
You know, if you're run come and mess. So you always stay ready. That way you don't have to get ready.
So before I started waxing, I was really like afraid because I was worried about, you know, as a female you come and then somebody just down there so like But then I talked to Mel and you know she made me feel more comfortable and I just start do it. Now I'm in a business.
Literally don't care.
Yeah, so
Oh my god. That's the whole idea, you know, when people come and offer me,
Yeah.
feel comfortable. So that way I don't feel insecure or nervous about the whole treatment.
right. So you know she talked to me and made it
Talk you
feel
through the process.
comfortable. Yeah, so she's getting the butt area. So you know, so the Brazilian guys includes the butt area. So she's all up in my crack.
Very personal job.
Of course, I'm personal.
That's the easiest part, I think.
Yeah,
That's the
easiest
part.
part.
Less around here.
Exactly.
You know, when you're done, you're well clean, well smooth.
And you know, say when I used to shave Mel, the butt part was just so hard. Sometimes I cut myself. Jeez.
No, you're not have to worry about
No, I'm not have to worry about that.
smooth sail.
Yeah. Everywhere nice and smooth. Yeah.
Nothing to worry about. You go up on the beach and have to self-conscious and have to look down.
You know?
Boost your self-esteem because you know everything gone.
I see nobody and I say, yo, yeah.
Definitely. Everything gone, girl.
Alright, so we're done.
Yes. Just gonna clean up my hand. Okay. Alrighty. That is you.
So what the lemongrass do like after?
Alright, so it helps to soothe the ear because it's lemongrass, shea butter, coconut oil.
Oh, all of that mixed.
Yeah, mixed together. So it helps to soften the ear because as you know, the wax exfoliates the area. So it helps to soothe the ear because you might have a little one or two stripping after. So
Yeah.
this helps with healing the skin and rejuvenating the skin. And the plus is that it smells nice. So you know when you go
Yeah,
into
me like
the
it smell, you know?
smell nice. Yeah.
And guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit on the bell for post notifications so that you'll be notified whenever I post future videos. So thank you guys so much for watching.